With Russia's advance slowed to what U.S. officials describe as a stalemate, its forces are unleashing more punishing bombardments on civilian targets. Rescue workers search for survivors after a deadly strike in Kyiv, this time on a shopping mall. More homes were also hit. Kyiv's mayor says more than 70 buildings have been destroyed. But despite the violence, or more likely because of it, Ukrainians are still turning out to challenge Russian troops. In Russian-occupied Kherson, new images show protesters refusing to back down until Russian troops opened fire, mostly in the air, to disperse the crowds. Kherson is a Russian-speaking city. Russia assumed it would fall easily. The besieged city of Mariupol is getting the worst of the Russian assault. Ukrainian officials today rejected a Russian demand to surrender the city this morning, even after a maternity hospital was hit and civilian shelters at a theater and an art school were bombed. Now President Zelensky is preparing Ukrainians for even worse, playing an air raid siren, telling them not to be afraid, but to get used to them. Back in Kyiv, they're not waiting for the sirens to get into this bunker. These are foreign babies born to Ukrainian surrogates. Always down here now, trapped in this war zone, are 18 babies. They're well cared for. The bunker is stocked and clean.
The anxiety that the biological parents must be feeling, knowing that their babies are here in a bunker in Kyiv, in a war zone, and they can't get to them, must be just excruciating.
Antonia, a nurse, says we're giving them lots of love and taking care of their needs.
What do you need right now? What would help you, the situation, these children?
We ask for the war to stop, she says. We need help for the nightmare to stop. Antonia told me the nurses protect the babies and that the little angels protect them too.
Russia this weekend claimed that it fired hypersonic missiles, their first known use in combat. They can fly multiple times the speed of sound. But tonight, U.S. military officials say they can't confirm it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.